what happened when the game got sloppy. Introducing the Lone Ranger and Kimo Sabi. The horses are big, the 10-gallon tracks. The hood cowboys with the 10-gallon raps racking AC.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Miami Heat as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks. Checking out Atlanta, they haven't competed at the level they'd like over the last week or so. Just one win in 5 games. And so the All-Star break is behind us. Second half of the season is upon us. Shaq, is this where we'll see the great teams start to separate themselves from the rest of the pack?
Yeah, I think so, but still a lot of games left to be played. A lot can happen that's out of your control. You just got to keep a strong mindset, work hard, and just hope for the best.
But this is where the postseason picture will start to get in focus, because right now we're trying to figure out who's going to be who and who's playing where, who's the matchups, and you come in with those.
It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Atlanta Hawks today. The NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us this Sunday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Miami Heat came away with the win their last meeting this season against the Atlanta Hawks. That win, of course, breaking the tie in this season series. They lead 2-1.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. I mean, amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Dennis Schroeder is out there with... Kyle Korver. Then it's Winslow. Then it's Chris Humphries. And it's Horford in at the 5. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
He's perfect from the line this time. And so here is Miami, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Was not even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the place.
Yeah, they stayed true to the game plan offensively and never strayed at all. Impressive. Performance.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here's Schroeder. Feeds it to Korver. And Humphries has it in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Here's Winslow. Oh, good with the triple. Heat on offense. Freak dishes to Dang. Here's Freak. Drills the three-pointer. Freak's got 5 now.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there? Because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Now here's Schroeder. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Here is Whiteside. Here's Freak. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. It's Bosch with the drive. Good ball movement here by the Heat. From deep. Rebound by the Hawks. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
And it's Freak missing.
The spin freed him up, but he just couldn't follow through with the shot.
At the top of the key, Horford pulls it from the elbow. And it falls over the rim and in. Horford's got his first basket.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Freak kicks to Bosch. To the middle. It's stolen by Schroeder. Picked by Horford. And again, it's Atlanta.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Here's Freak. Connects from three-point range. Freak's got 8 points.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Schroeder kicks to Horford. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions here. The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Schroeder kicks to Winslow. Pass to Schroeder. Picked by Humphries. The dish to Korver. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Here's Freak. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Winslow's shot is off.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
The Hawks trailing. Schroeder kicks to Humphries. There's the pick. Now here's Winslow. He's covered by Dang. Winslow's shot is off.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Earlier, I was able to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. We talked about the strategy as it applies to D-Wade. He said Dwayne can score at will when he gets into a rhythm. So our job is going to be prevent him from getting into that rhythm in the first place. Because if we can't do that, the points will just pile up. Most opponents are completely aware of that, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris. A nice shot by Winslow.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
There's the bucket. Good.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Now here's Korver. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 18 feet out, and Luol Deng gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Heat with some changes. Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. And it's Johnson in for Luol Deng. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Atlanta. Teague comes in for Kyle Korver.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Dwayne Wade. He's really stood out for them over the past month. He's averaging 11 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Now, here's Teague. Horford sets a screen for Teague. Inside. Stoudemire grabs the miss. The Heat with the lead. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Freak. Freak's got 3 assists now in this one. The Hawks have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Bazemore passes to Teague. Picked by Humphries. Hardaway with him. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Down low and stolen by Horford. Here we go, one-on-one. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got his first points in this one.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Now here's Freak. 12 points for him. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Splitter is checked in for Al Horford. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Now here comes Teague, leading the break.
Don't you love the chemistry? Those guys work so well together in the open floor.
Miami's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Bosch dishes to Freak. That is good. Freak's got 14.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
T kicks to Splitter. Pass to Bazemore. Splitter sets a screen. A clear look for Hardaway. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
And it's the Heat with the ball. Freak passes to Stoudemire. Down low, Freak. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 16 points for him.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Picked by Humphries. And Teague, here we go. Splitter misses. Freak kicks to Johnson. Bosch, no one around him. Can't get it to go. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And there's the feed to Bazemore. And he slams that one down.
Emphatic throw down there.
That one reverberated throughout the building.
Nothing soft about his approach at the attack.
And that one's good. 18 points for Freak.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more lead grows.
Teague against Dragic. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Up the floor. Finished off the break. Now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And Teague, here we go. Hardaway, and he banks in the layup. Hardaway has got 6 points. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter of the game. Joe Johnston on the wing. And here's Freak. He's got 18. Stoudemire kicks to Bosch. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Jason Smith, he's checked in for Chris Bosh. The Hawks making a change here as well. Cephalosha's checked in. Humphries kicks to Cephalosha. Splitter inside. By Stoudemire. Splitter misses.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And Stoudemire gets it to go.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Teague inside the line. The offense coming.
Give it up for your Heat Nation.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. Wash comes in for Jason Smith. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Freak subbed in for Goran Dragic. Then for the Hawks, Kent Bazemore's checked in for Cephalosha. And it's Teague in for Kyle Korver. Dang and Bosch, your small and power forwards. Freak is out there with Thornton. And it's Stoudemire in at center. That's the group on the floor for Miami. He dishes it to Freak. Stoudemire, the screen. It's Freak, top of the key. Just 5 on the clock. Dishes it to Stoudemire. There's Freak. And there's another one for the Heat.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
There's a break in the action, so a rundown now. The most reliable power forwards and centers over the past month when it comes to shooting the basketball. Hassan Whiteside on top. Second is Chris Bosh.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Yeah, and you've got to have a mix of options if you're going to shoot a high percentage like these guys do. You've got to be able to establish good position, and then you've got to have a nice feel around the bucket with both hands. It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Splitter with a screen on Thornton. Kicks to Humphries. The 11-footer. Bosh grabs the miss. Bosh has got his 5th rebound in this one. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. Phenomenal basketball. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
There's a good screen. Pick by Humphries. Thornton against Hardaway. And the rejection by Stoudemire. And that one's good. The Heat leading by 14. Now here's Freak. 22 points for him. Out left to the wing. Bosch inside. He's against Humphries. Bosch can't get it to go.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Now Freak. He kicks it to Bosch. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Pick by Humphries. Back to Splitter. Out to the right wing. Hardaway kicks to Humphries. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he ripped it down.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Johnson. He's right around 9 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
Yeah, great hustle, does all the little things. Just a good complimentary guy to have on your team. Right here, over these last 10 games on the Heat schedule, this is how they stack up in the league stats. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Pass to Humphries. He feeds it to Bazemore. Splitter sets a screen. Hardaway dishes to Splitter. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Miami. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, the Hawks just way behind.
And I think for the Hawks, nobody was calling on them to kind of set the world on fire. But even those modest expectations have yet to be realized.
Yeah, you know, Greg, it's been a shame for their fan base, too, because they haven't really had much to be optimistic about to this point.
Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And Bazemore kicks to Splitter. The pass to Bazemore. Humphrey sets a pick for T. Right wing. Bazemore passes to Teague. And the layup's good off the glass. Teague's got 6 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Feeds it to Bosch. It's stolen by Teague. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Teague with the ball. 1:05 left here in the second. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. For Miami, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And really, the form at the line. all season has been terrific, 79% as a team.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Hawks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. 50 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Freak. 22 points for him on the wing. Johnson. To the middle. Hardaway with the steal. To the wing on the left. Teague against Horton. Stolen by Bosch. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. No good.
I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Humphries dishes to Hardaway. The kick out to Teague. The Hawks again can't hit. And so we wrap up.
Kevin, I'm here with...
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's just been terrific. This is what they needed from him.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Chris Humphries is out there with Horford. Then there's Kyle Korver. Then it's Winslow. For Atlanta, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Pass to Freak. 3-pointer. Good. Freak's got the first bucket of the third here for Miami.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Pick by Humphries. Schroeder kicks to Humphries. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Horford, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Bosch, that's the pick for Freak. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
It's his first trip to the line.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
And boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
That's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Well, these are players that have a job to do, and they've been doing it very well. Here's a look at the top passing point guards in the NBA over the course of the past 10 games. Freak, number 1.
And he's been doing everything you want from that position, getting everyone involved, making sure the defense has to worry about all 5 guys on the court.
And he's been doing it better than any other point guard in the league. That assist total of his makes that perfectly clear. I mean, he's the best distributor in the game right now.
Chris Humphries comes up with the rebound. Humphries has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Schroeder with the ball. Now defended by Freak. Now the dish to Horford. Korver kicks it over to Schroeder. Pass to Horford. Clock at 6. Horford sets a screen for Winslow. Off the screen. And it's Miami with the rebound. Whiteside's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Offensive rebound.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Schroeder kicks to Horford. Horford with the screen on Deng. Schroeder passes to Humphries. Picked by Humphries. Jacks up a 3. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. The Heat leading by 11. There's Freak. A basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Okay, Miami, now coming to the court on your Heat answers. Let him hear ya.
Here is Korver. He's got 7 to the paint. There's Winslow. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Winslow's got 8 points.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And it's Schroeder missing. The Heat leading by 11. There's Freak. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Deng. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 7 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Jason Smith, he's checked in for Miami. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Cephalosha's checked in. Miami's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. The feed now to Smith. To the inside. Freak. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And that's now 33 points for Freak.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Schroeder. A 3-pointer off the mark.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Outside Korver. He dishes it to Winslow. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Freak. Here's Wade, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
It's out of bounds. Last touch by Korver.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have...
Good getting ready for Miami. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Whiteside. Marsh comes in for Jason Smith. Johnson, he's checked in for Luol Deng. And Freak subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. 1:06 left in the third. Outside Teague. Humphrey sets a pick for Teague. 5 on the clock. Doubled by Bosch. Here's Humphreys. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one is on Stoudemire.
Take a look at what Humphrey's been doing. He has 9 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
He's not afraid to mix it up there in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work.
Boy, their struggles at the line this half really starting to haunt them. You just cannot afford to miss free throws. It's like skipping breakfast. At some point in time, it's going to come back to hurt you.
Now here's Freak. Teague covering, and that one's good. Freak.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Humphreys dishes to Bazemore. Splitter sets a screen. Down low. Looking to end the drought. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Chris Bosh. The Hawks have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line. No good on the free throw. Second free throw, no good. Freak with it. Pulls up on the wing. Shot is off. And at the end of the... Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Miami's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action. All fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Miami. Freak, he's in at point guard. Jason Smith is out there with Johnson. Then it's Kyle Singler. And it's Johnson in at the small forward spot. Carney kicks to Splitter. Dishes to Patterson. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands.
Here is Carney. He's guarded by Johnson. No good from Carney.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Miami. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Atlanta's shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. They set the screen, and the call goes against Wesley Johnson. That's his first foul. And Patterson kicks to Teague. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
And stolen by Splitter. Outside Teague. Fires from the wing. And he hits the jumper for 2. Teague's got 4 points in the quarter. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Shot from 16, and it's Freak missing.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And Patterson kicks to Teague. The three-pointer is right on target.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
It's stolen by Teague. Carney kicks to Teague. Passes it to Splitter. Miami grabs the miss.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And Teague, here we go. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Some good play from Teague in this one. He's got 14 points and 2 steals as well. He's showing us those quick hands today, both when he has the ball and when he doesn't.
Clark, you love the fact that he's a terrific distributor, but also, how about those defensive instincts? That's also been excellent today.
Luol Deng is checked in for Kyle Zingler. And a change for the Hawks. Al Horford, he's checked in for Splitter. And that one's good. Freak.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Pick by Horford. Teague drives in, puts it up from 15. Bounces high off the rim and drops. That's 10 points for Horford.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Teague. Now here's Schroeder. Tight defense on him. There's the pick. Horford high post. Lots of room. No good. And it's Miami the other way.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Freak. Rebounded by the Hawks. Horford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Schroeder kicks to Horford. He feeds it to Schroeder. Horford with the screen on Thornton. High post shot. And it's Schroeder missing. Miami's on 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Atlanta again missing. Heat have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And that one's good. Freak's got 49 points in the game.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Picked by Horford. Shot to stop the run. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Freak. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And a sturdy screen. That for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal. The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Freak. And he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Atlanta. Patterson, the screen. Horford, the pass to Patterson. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Now here's Freak. Patterson defending. Johnson kicks to Smith. Shot clock at 5. Here's Freak. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 8 rebounds in this game. In the corner, Cephalosha with it. And the rejection by Smith. And they're able to recover.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
No good on that one.
You look at the second half, and you can point to missed opportunities, especially at the foul line, as one of the main reasons for this loss, if they go on to do that here.
The Heat making a switch here. Stoudemire's checked in. And here's Freak. Screen by Smith. And that one's good. Freak's got 55.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Okay, time now for an injury report.
Kev, I was able to speak with head athletic trainer for the Hawks about his status. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. Losing a player like him is a big blow to this team who lean on him to do so much. Someone else will have to step up, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it, and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
Patterson, the screen. Cephalosha dishes to Carney. And that one comes up a bit short. The Heat have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. And it's Freak missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Here's Muscala. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now here's Freak. Stoudemire, the screen. Here's Freak. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Freak's got 57 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Cephalosha's shot is good.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Here's Freak. Rebound by the Hawks. Horford's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. All alone. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Horford's got 4 points this quarter.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Patterson passes to Horford. Hawks passing it around. To the right side. There's a screen. Kicks it to Patterson. The pass to Horford. Shoots a 3. Patterson can't get it to go. Miami's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And again, another shot drained there. Freak.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
And Muscala kicks to Cephalosha. Over to the left wing. Here's Patterson. Miami grabs the miss.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
Agreed, Steve. And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. Clark, I think that was a big part of their success.
I love the way they scored fast break points tonight here. It was a key factor in coming out on top.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And on the season, this is going to be their third win in 4 games against this team.
And you could see, Greg, how badly they wanted this win. For two very familiar opponents, a win in the season series really carries an awful lot of extra weight.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant the game this was. Poor Freak. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
There's the screen. Feeds to Cephalosha. Thornton against Hardaway. Here's Muscala. Excellent defense there from Smith.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Here's Freak. No luck. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Hardaway. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip. On offense, here are the Heat. Now, Freak. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
Pass to Teague. Not this time. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. And Clark, the other, just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin.
All right, now. What's up, girl?
Well, your perimeter game had a huge impact on the outcome tonight. What does your ability to connect from the perimeter mean to this basketball team?
Oh, it just opens up a lot of different things inside for the rest of us. I'm never going to be the kind of guy that could just shoot our team to victory, but I can play the role of hitting a few shots early and making things easier inside for the big. You feel me?
We got you loud and clear. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson for the 2K postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he sets his mind to it.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.